Distinguished members of this occasion, it is both an honor and privilege to address you today on the subject of profound importance to the future of Katsina State. Katsina State Community Development Program, this initiative is more than just a policy. It represents a groundbreaking approach to development that leverages the insight and involvement of the communities it aims to uplift. We are embarking on a journey that not only seeks to meet our current development, but needs to pave a way for sustainable growth, empowerment generation to come. The vision behind the Katsina State Community Development Program is simple yet ambitious: to transform Katsina State into a model of participatory governance and development. We recognize that sustainable change cannot be dictated from the top down, but must be built from the ground up, guided by the voices, hands of those who live in the communities with aim to develop. Our beloved Katsina State is rich in culture, tradition, and human potential. However, like many regions in Nigeria, our rural communities face persistent challenges. Healthcare are often too far away. Schools are under-resourced. Access to clean water remains a challenge. Our young people, our greatest asset, struggle to find opportunities for meaningful livelihood and turn to counterproductive activities. Environmental degradation and climate change threaten our agricultural productivity, which is a backbone of our many communities. We cannot wait to external solutions to address these issues. The solutions must come from within and from us. And that is the foundation of this program, and empowering the communities to become the architect of their own development. The essence of the community development program lies in the belief that sustainable development is best achieved when communities are active participants rather than passive recipients. By involving communities directly in planning, implementation, monitoring the development project, we aim to enhance relevance of effectiveness of project because they will be tailored to specific needs of the communities, are more likely to succeed and have a lasting impact. It will also promote ownership and sustainability because when communities have a stake in projects, they are more committed to maintaining and protecting them. It can strengthen transparency and accountability as community involvement serves as a check and balance, ensuring the resources are used appropriately. You do not have to take my word for it. In 2005, the Operations Evaluation Department, an independent unit in the World Bank, which assess the work and what doesn't, publish a comprehensive report on the effectiveness of World Bank support for community-based and community-driven development. The study found that the bank-supported community-based and community-driven projects have typically performed better on capacity enhancement, an important objective of the project. When they have supported indigenously matured participatory effort, or when the bank has provided sustained long-term support to community beyond the length of a single sub-project, an extract from the report reads that in undertaking new CBD and CDD projects, the bank should analyze whether it is building on existing local initiatives or starting a new program in a country or giving priority to the former. In the latter case, the bank should tailor the initiative to the country and community context and undertake selective, rigorous impact assessment of its project before scaling up. I do not reference the World Bank because its leadership in Nigeria is here, but because no multilateral organization has invested more in community-driven projects like the World Bank. And it has done so as a strategy as far back as 1979. And as of June 2022, The World Bank's active community development project portfolio includes 373 projects in 93 countries, valued at approximately at $42.4 billion. In 2022, the bank released an evidence note on the performance of the bank finance community development project, and the results remain largely positive. More specifically, they found evidence that community-driven projects improve service delivery, poverty reduction, poverty targeting, and participation and social cohesion. The World Bank supported Community and Social Development Program CSDP in Nigeria was implemented in 29 of the 26 states, and they benefited 23 million people, including our communities in Katsina. The United Nations Development Program UNDP has also undertaken successful community-based projects. In 2015, the Emergency Community Development Project in Senegal saw the government committed $200 million and partner with UNDP to help drive the project. Within 3 years, its critics were convinced of the effectiveness of the project, and second phase, financed by the African Development Bank, will run until 2025. The interesting part is that Senegalese government is now running the program in-house with capacity developed from the UNDP partnership. The UNDP program for accelerated community development in Gambia has also seen remarkable success. A review by renowned consulting firm Deloitte showed that the positive impact of community-driven development projects in key sectors including agriculture, water, sanitation, education, health, and transportation. In 2022, the UNDP launched Accelerated Community Development Program in Liberia following a detailed feasibility study. $100 million program received a $6 million donation from the World Bank. The impact of the program has already been reported. Around the world, there is increasing recognition that sustainable development is best achieved when communities are actively involved in shaping their own futures. Countries like India, Brazil, Indonesia have demonstrated that the power of community-driven development projects to deliver meaningful change. In India, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act empowered rural households by providing wage employment for public workers projects initiated and executed at the community level. In Brazil, community participation in the Bolsa Família program helped improve education and healthcare outcomes by directly involving beneficiaries in planning and monitoring. In Indonesia, the National Program of Community Empowerment supported thousands of villages in implementing infrastructure, education, economic development projects driven by local needs and local ideas. These examples are proof that when communities are given the tools, resources, and autonomy to define their own priorities, they deliver results that are sustainable, inclusive, impactful. It is in this spirit of collaboration, empowerment, and accountability that inspires Katsina State Community Development Program. Our community-driven development model has been carefully designed for sustainability with clear strategic objectives. The program objectives include enhancing social cohesion, unity, economic empowerment, strengthening social support systems, promoting gender equity and human rights, improving access to basic infrastructure, public services, addressing socio-economic injustice and environmental sustainability. Our research and examples from Gambia and other countries show that integrating community-driven projects with the fabric of government and administration of public resources improves the chances of sustainability. We cannot afford to make this a one-off event, run it as a separate tool of our government. We are here to serve people in all communities. That is what we are set to achieve. Our program has also been designed to reorganize how we have always done things to be more efficient and effective. We have not created new budgets or funds for this purpose alone. We are using existing local government staff as community officers who will invest in their capacity to deliver CDD project in partnership with state ministries, departments, and agencies. We are taking our model to community-driven development around Katsina State in a series of town hall events where we engage key stakeholders and members of various communities in interactive discussions about the program. I have presented the community development program to all the 34 local government chairmen and key directors and sought their input in developing a sustainable model, including the members of the State Assembly. I have also drafted the Katsina State Community Development Bill and passed it to the State Assembly to ensure that we have enhanced sustainability of the program through legislative backing. It is important that the entire state architecture supports the community approach because we must all work together for it to succeed. The core of our program is driven by the committees we have established to guide implementation. The program steering committee chaired by me will provide overall direction of the program and ensure that all the support and resources required are provided for success. The committee will include the commissioners for budget planning, local government, education, healthcare, water resources, agriculture, among others. The Joint Planning Committee will be chaired by the Deputy Governor. It's a collaboration of the 34 local governments to ensure their priorities and resources align with those of the state for community-driven development. Its composition will include local government chairmen, key commissioners, and program coordinator. The community-level committee will be established in each community to ensure participatory governance and budget preparation as well as community-based implementation, monitoring, and evaluation. The community officers in each community will form a community-level committee in addition to representatives from the traditional, religious, women groups, youth groups, market association, disabled, and what have you. The thread runs through our community development program is dedicated program delivery office which report to the program steering committee directly. The PDO will be led by a program coordinator, which was just announced, with the primary objective of ensuring that all ministries, departments, and agencies are aligned with the community-driven approach to budget implementation in Katsina State. The PDO will implement our robust monitoring and evaluation framework, which will be digitally supported and data-driven. Our community officers will engage directly with the PDO to ensure effective implementation of the project in the state. We have defined our communities by wards, which are the smallest political unit of governance defined in Nigeria. A ward is led by an elected councillor, and in Katsina State we have 361 wards in 34 local government areas with average population of 27,700 people in each of these wards. The wards in urban areas have a higher population, while the rural areas have much lower. We will establish one community development center in each ward, which will serve as a beacon of community development program for that ward. The community centers will be responsible for engaging the communities and conducting needs assessment, project planning, resource mobilization, and coordination. Our community centers will have 3 officers, which are designed to meet specific objectives of the program. The community development officer will focus on infrastructure, access to basic services, socio-economic development, and overall development. The community support officer will focus on improving social care and support to members of the community, especially most vulnerable, in terms of cash transfer, health care, feeding, mental health, victim support, dispute resolution. The The community learning officer will focus on academic, moral learning opportunities, skill acquisition, and community orientations. Each office will have an officer from the local government staff who will be provided special training for their office. We have debated running the center with one person performing all functions, but we are convinced we will not get the result we aim to achieve. The extensive research on the effectiveness of community-driven development by CASI 2018 found effective facilitators to be a major factor for the success and sustainability of CDD projects. 3 officers also give us a more democratic transparency structure at the community level. We have already conducted an orientation program for all grade 8 to 10 local government staff and conducted a placement examination for over 1,300 staff of the local government. Our traditional community structure will be employed to provide an oversight for the community centers and also validate that all needs assessment coming from the community level committees. Project prioritization, implementation reports meet the community participation guidelines. The world is filled with examples of community-driven programs that have transformed lives. A Rwanda community members participate in Umuganda, a monthly day of communal labor that has been instrumental in building infrastructure and fostering unity in the country. In Thailand, the community forestry program allows rural villages to manage forests sustainably and balance economic needs with environmental conservation. In Mexico, the Progresa program tackled poverty by linking cash transfer to community-led education, healthcare initiative, breaking the cycle of intergenerational poverty. We have begun working on comprehensive standard operation procedures and reporting templates for the community development program. In this regard, the development partners can offer a helping hand. We will seek technical assistance from the development partners to enrich our program. Many partners, including the World Bank, run various programs and projects in Katsina State. We are confident that the Katsina State Community Development Program will provide data and effective monitoring and evaluation mechanism to maximize the impact of the financing extended to the state. We can leverage our CDP model to ensure that all state project implementation units align with the work plan with the needs and priorities of the communities selected for project. Development Partners Project will also have complement government intervention in those communities while providing real-time feedback from the beneficiaries.